Hi there guys, it's Irfaan from Irfaan Diamond. What's up? Great to see Irfaan. Thanks to all the new subscribers for tuning in, for watching, for staying subscribed, for liking the videos, for watching the videos. You guys are awesome. Um, cool. So this is basically a small unboxing video. So I got a small little package that came for me today, and now that's gonna show much. It's not really focusing camera, but so anyway, it's all small diamonds, 1.5 to 2.5 millimeters. Total weight is 0.78 carats. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set the camera up, and then we're going to have a look at all the different diamonds that came. I hope you guys enjoy this. It's going to be zoomed in on the loop, and yeah, you can see what came in the package today. So stay tuned. Loop on you, and then we're gonna go through what they look like. Yeah. And through to the bigger ones. We're gonna do this fairly quickly. So
okay guys, so this is a point where I figured out the audio quality on this
what's cutting,
microphone is not all that grand, especially using the reverse camera. I don't know whether it's a software problem
let me know which one. Let me know the timestamp.
Possibly a software problem.
I'll give you which diamond.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk you over
and also
through what's going on and what happened.
The diamonds in the description below. So yeah, we can do that.
Don't mind me if I pause word.
And then I mean, I've got
if I just pause completely because I'm still waiting for the video to catch up. Okay, so this is the first one. That's a 2-pointed diamond. Basically what I'm showing you is the scintillation, and that's a beetle. So I'm going to go through all the 2-pointers here. There's a whole slew of 2-pointers that came into the parcel. I think I've got like about 10 or 12 of them. Some of them are really well cut, and you'll see it shows in the brilliance and the scintillation of the diamond itself. Sorry guys, it's not so zoomed in. Eventually I get to a point where the stone is actually quite zoomed in. Yeah, you see the diamond is quite well cut. It's got nice symmetry. Also, with diamonds, if you prefer your halves to diffract or to scintillate, then it all depends on what you want, I guess. Some people prefer the mains to look dark, some people prefer the mains to look bright, some people prefer the mains to look colorful. And of course, all the different proprietary cuts from all the different diamond houses show. They show off the brilliance of each owner, or what the owner prefers. It's not like there's a universal liking as per se. To each their own. Some people prefer a pattern within the stone, a deep contrasting pattern. Some people prefer no pattern at all.
And this is if you like
some people prefer the mains to look slightly more grey, like this diamond here.
More
here all the mains look grey.
The mains not to show fire. Some people prefer the mains to show fire. It depends what kind of person you are.
Sorry guys, there's a beetle here. This diamond here is, well, that was a very nice diamond. That was one of my favorite of the lot. Oh, this diamond is fire.
Okay,
also, if you guys want any of these diamonds, take note of the timestamp, put it in the comments below, and I'll give you a price on what's available and what's for sale before I upload it onto the website. Listen, here is a bit of a shallower cut. You can see the girdle reflection
in the diamond, but there's a 2-pointer as well, so
causes a fish eye. Not my preference. Also, it ends up with a lot of light leakage in the stone. Super. Now I like this because you can see how the halves scintillate, which also it's a good indication of that the crown is a tad higher than usual, or at least the upper halves are. It has a steeper angle than usual. Super. So it all depends what you like. How super is that? All the halves light up instead of the mains.
You prefer less
Some people don't like that.
More fire, you prefer more scintillation or more brilliance.
Also, another very nice cut. Some of the symmetry on these smaller diamonds are very beautiful. Yeah, so all of these are 2-pointers. I think they're 1.5 point. Yeah, 2-pointers. So all available, all are white, all have fairly nice clarities.
If I can zoom in here, can I?
How pretty is this diamond? Oh, okay. Well, at this point, I realized that the iPhone, my camera can actually freaking zoom in. So, I actually zoomed in, and I think from here on out, the views on the diamonds will be far better.
And this is the last of the small 2-pointers.
Okay, I like this one here because the mains are fairly large. The main facets are fairly obtuse. There's something about a guy liking very obtuse things. Well, okay, not all guys, but I like fairly obtuse things. Okay, this is where the stones get slightly larger. This is a 3-pointer, but you can see it has a bit of an inclusion, but it still has some fire to it, so it still has some life. So if anyone's interested in that, holler at me and get it to you at a very good price. Okay, this is even bigger. This is a 4-pointer, slightly out of round, also included, but also has some life on. Okay, not as much life as you would prefer it to have, but it does have a bit of life to it. Okay, and this says okay. This starts getting slightly a tad larger. This is a
fancy
5
whites. I
pointer or a
have
7
a
pointer
particular inclination
in
for
fancy white. Very nice to see a scintillating white diamond, a scintillating fancy white diamond. I have a particular affliction, a particular bias for fancy white diamonds.
Like this deep scintillation.
I think they look very beguiling. There's something very intriguing about them.
To go to.
Oh, and this way it's like almost velvet white. If there's such a thing as velvet white, then this would be or fancy white straight. This would be fancy white straight. It shows a few glitzes, but I mean, you can still see the diffraction. It's got that opalescent look. I mean, really, I think it's also a 7 point. I might in fact have a whole parcel of fancy white diamonds. Okay, this is awesome. This is like a fancy yellow. I'm gonna go out at a lemon and say that's a fancy greenish yellow. I presume it's got a bit of green fluorescence to it. I think that's what's giving it that green overtone. But I think that's about as fancy yellow as they come. Slightly shallower cut. Has a bit of life, has a bit of scintillation. Slightly out of round, looks perhaps like I'm gonna say not even an old euro. I'm gonna say this is cut, at least this was cut with, I think that was cut like perhaps in early 1900s.
Shallow, I'd say slightly shallower, but sometimes it's good. Better than.
I can't say this being older than being cut in the 1900s. So this would be vintage, but I don't think it would be antique though. And it's definitely not an old euro. But then again, it could have been an old euro and someone just forgot to put the culet facet on.
For a very long time. Then we've got the second smallest stone here. If I can get it.
Okay. And next up, I made a bit of a boo-boo with the next stone because I think I had it in the tweezer and then it shot out. No, that's the stone afterwards. Okay, this is like a fancy grey. Also a 4-pointer. A stunning all mine. I mean, this has got a smaller, teensy table. And it's got a large rectangular culet facet. But I mean, the faceting is amazing. The table reflects through all the pavilion facets. It's super. How beautiful is that? That is beautiful. Okay, so this I shifted off camera here slightly. Yeah, and I think that's where it shot out of the tweezers. Okay, awesome. So this is the next stone. A slightly squarish. I mean, wow. Now this is antique, my man. This is circa 1500s, 1600s, 1700s. Sorry about the bad camera angles. This is my first YouTube sell. Well, I'll sell on YouTube schmoodle, so. Oh, this is a point. This is one of my favorites. Defo is one of my favorites. Defo is one of my favorites. There is a huge crown. I mean, the crown is basically like a giant, just like a giant sphere. The table is small. The table matches the culet facet almost like, I mean, almost ditto. You can see right through the stone. It looks like the Eye of Golconda. If anyone's familiar with the diamond, or I think it was before the Koh-i-Noor was recut. It used to look like this. Super. Look at those bottom pavilions. Thick, 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 thick facets, man. The flashes are bold, those flashes are beautiful. Ah, super. Hardly see any extinction in the stone. I mean, the stone is bright as the day. The Kozibe effect of the culet facet and of the table itself shows throughout the entire diamond. I mean, as you see, as you turn the stone sideways, you see the light extinction within the diamond itself. Okay, next up, also another squarish one, and it's quite surprising. I mean, for such an old stone. Give me a second. For such an old diamond, surprisingly, the symmetry, the angles of symmetry, and the symmetry that they had, and the precision of the angles that they cut the diamonds with was quite calibrated. I mean, this is like early 1500s, 1600s. I dare say even 1300s. How beautiful is that, man? How sick is that? That is sick, man. That's about an 8-pointer, 12-pointer. Gorgeous, gorgeous. The diffraction is superb. It just shines throughout the diamond. Okay, so this is the part, like, I think the battery was dying, and I think I managed to show this one more stone off, and I managed to show this one more diamond, and then I think the battery cut. Super. So, okay, so this is also like an XY, and okay, no, I wouldn't want to say XY. This is like ST, like an ST. Not even S, maybe QR. I mean OPQR. Yeah, OPQR. So that's about an OPQR. I say QR. Superb, superb, superb. So all these diamonds are still available. Okay, so this way I think I took a cut to this. Oh, did I show off one more diamond? Oh, I had one more diamond to show you here in this scene. Okay, so this scene I'm showing off the last diamond here, and then I'm gonna cut to the next scene. So there was a round,
and we're back in action.
well, a roundish shape, but I mean, with such a high culet, and okay, that's where I cut, and I'm showing you the diamond that slipped out of my hand previously. Okay, sorry about this. I hate when this video is lost. Anyway, I'll make a better video next round. Okay, so this is the smaller one as well, the 8-pointer, the rectangular shape. Not much inclusions as well. I think it had 1 or 2 glitzers or 1 or 2 feathers. But like these are like ancient diamonds, man. Ancient. I don't even think like South Africa was in existence back then, but how gorgeous is this diamond? Okay, and then the next two diamonds that are on the way. Okay, also take note of the culotte facet here. Oh, I didn't even zoom in here. How gorgeous is this diamond? It's so small. Brown color as well. Okay, so the next two stones are my creme de la creme, the masterpieces of the masterpieces. Aha, okay, now this is my creme de la creme stone. This is like an EF color. And there is not gonna be a GH, my man. There is super sick, my man. Yes, some people saying GH, but I'm specific. Some people are saying fancy grey. So I'm gonna weigh this diamond because, in fact, I'll tell you what the weight right now while we're speaking. So that's in fact, I bought this. This is the diamond that I bought specifically. Oh my gosh, it's only 7 points. Okay, if you look carefully at the faceting of the stars on this diamond, it has a very caged look, and the stars end off at the points on the girdle. It's superb. I love that look. A lot of the modern day diamonds don't have that look. A lot of the modern day diamonds, they've lost the appeal or the artistic character of diamonds. I mean, besides, I mean, this is without me subjugating this diamond to caveats of brilliance, or scintillation, or diffraction, or dispersion. This is speaking about faceting and diamonds, and going back to the roots of it all, and it's super, absolutely super. If you have a deep love for diamonds, a deep satisfaction for diamonds, a deep satisfaction with diamonds, with faceting, with the provenance of the industry, the provenance of diamonds, the provenance of diamond cutting, polishing, you'd be super stunned with this diamond. So the diamond's only 7 points, which is absolutely fine. I was actually hoping that it would have been around 15. It wouldn't have given me an excuse. Okay, man. That is gonna be a top dollar stone, bro. Unfortunately, I am not going to part with the stone for less than it's worth to me. And at the moment, it's worth quite a fair penny, both in sentimentality and value and numismatic terms. Can you apply the term numismatic to diamonds? I suppose you could. Okay, maybe it's not numismatic. But maybe I should say in terms of value of rarity amongst diamond dealers and diamond connoisseurs. Okay, and last up, I lucked out on this diamond. It's a very old, I wouldn't say a rose cut because there's just a single cut. It's a very old single cut diamond, a single cut oval. And it's as green as the day. It's got a bit of skin on it, so super. That's where most of the green is. Super. So this green is actually just kind of, it's, if you zoom in, I mean, you can see at points on the faceting, the green becomes very intense. Some might say it even becomes vivid at some points. But it's not a body color, it's the color of the girdle. There's a bit of skin left on this diamond. So this diamond is reflecting the girdle color, the irradiation on the girdle color. And I think it's nothing more than that. But that being said, with no crown facets, it's surprisingly has a bit of life to it. Super. I had deliberated putting some crown facets on here. Super. There's few things you can appreciate in a diamond, and that's when a facet has this like a super fine polish. It's like with no polish lines, no graining lines. Man, this diamond has so much of potential. Awesome. Body color, it's how beautiful is this diamond? And it weighs about 6 points. Yeah, just over 6 points. No, just over 5 points. Yeah, but once the green is polished away, I was gonna put a crown facet on it, but I changed my mind because once you touch the green, the stone is just gonna become a normal white stone. And do I even want a normal white stone? I don't think so. Maybe slightly greyish. It was so slightly. Yeah, guys, so thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you like any of the diamonds, holla at me. And thanks for watching. Thanks for watching me unbox my new parcel. Super excited. Super amped to get them listed in my store. Super amped to sell them. We're still in November, so I have. If you get your orders in very quickly, I can try to get you your diamonds by December. Before Christmas at least. So I have until the last day to ship is 25th of this month. That's when I need the last of the international orders in. And yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for staying tuned, thanks for subscribing, and I'll catch you guys soon. Hope everyone's staying safe.